Today we're going to show you how to set up the HE control on top of the tank. After everything's uncrated, you're going to start with the collar. You put the thin O-ring on the bottom of the collar, no lubricant, make sure it's all the way pressed in. Screw it down tight as you can with your hand, then about 1/4 of a turn more by pressing the screwdriver on it. You're going to lube up the O-ring. Put the large O-ring on top. Add enough lubricant to the O-ring to make sure that it does not roll or pinch when you put the control valve on. Add some more lubricant on the inside of the control valve and a little bit on the inside where the manifold slides in from the tank. That'll keep the O-rings from pinching. Go ahead, press the valve straight down from the top. Push it down so the O-ring does not roll. Put a clamp on. Put the other band clamp on. And tighten it down with a Phillips screwdriver on each side. Now the control valve is on the tank and we'll work on the bypass. Go ahead, grab the meter and the coupler, put the O-rings on and put silicone lubricant on each O-ring. The meter side goes into the outlet. It has a meter turbine on it. The arrows line up. The outlet is always on the left as looking from the front. Press them in. Grab the bypass valve. Put the blue handle to the right as you're looking from the front of the control. Press it in. Putting the clips in place. Then you go ahead and get the Teflon tape. And you're going to put the Teflon tape on the threads of the valve in a clockwise position, making sure to coat all of the threads evenly. It takes about 6 times around. You'll grab the PVC adapters, put a little bit of glue on the inside of each female, and just a very little bit of glue on the male adapters on the bypass. You will thread each one of the females on, tightening it enough to where it doesn't leak but it doesn't split, which is about with 2 threads remaining on the male end. The last thing to do is wipe the glue out of the inside, and you're done with the bypass. Now we'll spin it around so you can go ahead and we'll finish up with the adductor after you put the hose clamp and the 3/8 nut on the meter. Clip the meter into the meter turbine. Now to remove the adductor, you pull the clip, gently take a screwdriver and pry the cap off. There is a small tip on the inside you do not want to break off. Then the adductor is inside. You'll grab a hold of it with pliers, pull it out, remove the screen. Use a small pliers to push the old blue nozzle out. Remove the O-ring from the blue nozzle and we'll place it on the new tan nozzle. The tan nozzle needs to be replaced on all well water units to make sure they have proper draw. Simply put the O-ring on. Place it back into the adductor throat. Put the screen back on. Simply screws on. Place it back together. Put the cap back on, making sure that the arrow points down. Being careful not to break off that tip. Then put the retaining clip back in to hold it in place. And that's it.